We're a jumping croc cruise, not a fat lazy croc cruise.
It's so funny he's got that on this.
Here we go, here it is. Head up, tail down. Just propel himself clean out with his tail. As you can see, the water overhanging the trees overhanging the water. So this is where they learn this jump. Sneak along under the trees, leap out for any reptile, frogs, birds. Good boy. So this crocodile's 4 metres. So that puts him in about 30 to 35 years of age. Has a 4-ton downward crunch on the jaw. 66 interlocking teeth in his head. Good boy. Should have put it down his mouth then. Better feed him now, otherwise he might get a bit cranky. There you go, mate. He did his jumps. We give him a feed. Hey, give him my rope back though. No, rope. Thank you. Oh. Sorry? Not off my boat. Well, I haven't heard anyone scream and say someone died.
Don't get too close to the edge, keep going.
Yeah, sometimes they look like they're not hungry, but you fall out of this boat, they'll change their mind. Alright, looks like a day of the youngsters today. Alright. Now this is only about a 2.5 metre crocodile. Little Alfie we call him. We don't know boy or a girl. Under 3 metres you've actually got to catch him and put a finger where a croc doesn't want a finger being put. I don't get paid enough for that anymore. Once a female crocodile she gets... Just gone underwater here. Just try and pinpoint where this bit of splashing is coming from. Try and sneak right up on it, get a free feed. And looks like our bearings aren't the best today. Oh, yeah, thank you. Alright, this one's been in the wars. We call it split lip. She's got a split eye as well, and her ear.
Oh my gosh.
She's been seriously chomped by another crocodile. She'll be very lucky to be alive. But even Mum, once her babies hatch out, Mum will bring her babies to the water's edge, and that's it, she'll have nothing to do with them. But if they hang around her nest too long, Mum eats half a dozen of her own children. Acids are really strong, so this time tomorrow this bone is gone, fully dissolved. Now this is Crunch. Here's another young male. And look at him window shopping at all them bright colours. Hats there, shirt. Crunch, come here. Oi. Stop looking at them people.
So they can see colour or...
Well, in the studies they've done in the past, they reckon they don't. But what I've seen in 13 years of working with them, they do. I don't know where they come up with that assumption that they can't see colours. Come on, Crunch. Waggy, waggy. Wait. Just in a trance there. Come on. Look at him. Looking straight back there at someone. Come on. Crunch. Get here. Get over here. Come on. Don't be stupid. So there's this another rogue. He's got no girlfriends. And he's only about 4 metres, so he's got to get to 5 metres. And that'll be about another 10 or 15 years. And then he'll think he's big enough and strong enough to become a dominant male.
Oh,
I should shut up. This one's called Little Gizmo, and he's really good at sneaking food. Hopefully he doesn't get it today. Now the patch of the river we've just come through from the bridge, now we're in the next dominant male's turf called Agro. Agro is 6.1 metres long, 80 to 90 years of age. Fingers crossed Agro's going to show his head, but
How long do they get?
out in the wild, get to about 100 down here. Yeah, and Agro owns half a kilometre of that creek there, the Marikai Creek, plus he owns what you see of the main river system. 80 to 90-year-old crocodile, and still got 20 girlfriends to his name. Oh, we nearly got them too. Come on, Gizmo, behave yourself. Come on. No freebies, mate. Good boy. Everyone. Come on, Giz. Once again, another young male. But breeding season's about to begin with these guys. We're getting a bit of thunder and lightning happening. Then after the boys have done their job, it takes about a month for the females have a belly full of eggs. And they get into their nesting area and they chew up a heap of the grass. Good boy. Scratch it up into a 2 metre round pile, about 1 metre high, and then the females have a belly full of eggs. And they get into their nesting area and they chew up a heap of the grass. Good boy. Scratch it up into a 2 metre round pile, about 1 metre high, and then the females have a belly full of eggs. And they get into their nesting area and they chew up a heap of the grass. Scratch it up into a 2 metre round pile. From the ocean, the other side of the bridge, we still get 2 metre bull shark up here as well. So if the crocodile didn't get you, I'm pretty sure the bull shark will. And then if they don't get you, once you get to the vegetation, mosquitoes will get you. Either way, you're going to get bitten by something. Right, this one's going to sneak up on us here. Her name's Leaper. This is Leaper's nesting area right here, this patch of grass. I'm just the postman of the Adelaide River, knowing exactly who's nesting where along the river. Good at sneaking up. Yeah, these guys can get up to 20 kilometres an hour in the water. On the land, they can get up to 40 k's an hour. They reckon if one's chasing you on the land, you're meant to run in a zigzag mode. Personally, get the hell up a tree really quick. Because they also say they won't get you on the zig, they'll get you on the zag. In the water, if you fall out of your boat and you see a croc approaching you, you're meant to lay like a log. Don't make a ripple. And it might swim past you. It's a damn big word, might. I reckon I could hit that water running and be bone dry by the time I get over there. Come on, crocodile, where are you? Come on, Leaper. Over here. Keep your hand in, sir. Wish I had $1 for every time I've said that. Yes, I'd be retired by now. 80 days for incubation, yep.
And how often do they lay eggs?
Once a year. Yeah. From the age of, once a year, from the age of 20, right up until the day she passes away, which is about 50 years of age for a female crocodile. And on the average, as I said, 2 grow up to be as big as mum out of that. Now, after shooting these guys for 40 years, they nearly wiped them out. There was less than 3,000 by 1971 across the whole top of Australia. Nearly shot them out to extinction. I knew she was coming. Go on, Leaper. This is Leaper, a fully grown female. Go on, Leaper. Good girl. Oh, Leaper. Oh.
Smarted you.
Give her another one. She'll do it for us. Go down a little way here. Wait, hold it up for it. Yeah, so instead of shooting the crocodile these days, we take 88,000 eggs a year from the wild. Come on, leave it to you. Yeah, that 88,000 eggs a year is meant to slow down that population growth. They are looking at doubling it up to 160,000 eggs. Come on, Leaper. She had a toothpick there. Come on, Leaper. Let's go. You see when she jumped there, the yellow belly skin on her.
Yeah.
That's the Gucci handbag.
Oh.
Our Australian saltwater crocodiles have the best quality skins in the world. And that's the only crocodile they want for the Gucci handbag. And one Gucci handbag just doubled in price this year to $60,000. And there's a 3-year waiting list for a handbag, ladies. Well done, Leaper. That's what you